faces.
Well, what do you know? Another present. Here's a card. Roses are red, violets are blue. I've waited 10 years for this day, so happy birthday to you. The buzzard. Well, no, that's mighty neighbourly, the buzzard. What now? A book. Just what I've always never wanted.
With someone so young, I don't believe that this is the full story. I'm going to use all the medical information and first-hand accounts to separate fact from fiction and reveal the true cause of Cass Elliott's untimely death.
July 15th, 1974, London, England, 2 weeks before her death. 32-year-old Cass Elliott is beginning a 2-week booking at the prestigious London Palladium. And she'd be happy.
He was honest and worked hard and believed in doing good, believing, that you can make a difference. He wasn't perfect and he knew he wasn't perfect, but he always tried to do the right thing. And that's, I think, how he would like to be remembered.
On July 29th, 1974, Mama Cass Elliott was found dead in London.
The fabulous Mama Cass Elliott.
One of the most influential figures of the hippie scene, she rose to fame as a member of folk rock band The Mamas and the Papas, who took the world by storm with their hit California Dreamin', along with a string of classic songs. Mama Cass was the band's heart and soul.
Everybody knows that Mama Cass.
Frank Sinatra sent her a personal note saying, "You're the best phrasing of any singer I've ever heard."
When she was on stage, she lifted everybody. That's why she became a superstar.
Redefining perceptions of how female artists should look and behave.
She was this absolute role model for every girl that didn't fit in at the high school prom.
But her appetites for excess were as legendary as her voice.
At her worst, she would drive into the worst parts of town to score drugs.
And her roller coaster career was matched by an equally turbulent personal life. Now, forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Hunter is taking a fresh look into the untimely death of this talented and much-loved star.
The death certificate states that Cass died from what is described today as cardiomyopathy of obesity, which has a detrimental effect on overall heart function. However, it's unusual for someone of 32 to die from this alone, and I believe there were other factors at play. The urban myth surrounding Cass's death is that she choked on a ham sandwich while lying in bed watching TV. I need to find out whether there is any truth to this story. So I'm going to need to analyze all of the available information to uncover what really killed Cass Elliot.
World-renowned forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Hunter has conducted thousands of autopsies. He's the chief medical examiner in one of America's biggest cities and investigates suspicious deaths. The coroner stated Cass Elliot died from heart issues relating to obesity. But in my experience with someone so young, I don't believe that this is the full story. I'm going to use all the medical information and firsthand accounts to separate fact from fiction and reveal the true cause of Cass Elliot's untimely death. July 15th, 1974, London, England, 2 weeks before her death. 32-year-old Cass Elliot is beginning a 2-week booking at the prestigious London Palladium. It's a dream come true.
She told me that her life's ambition at that point was to play the London Palladium, and she'd be happy.
However, there are more than dreams at stake. It's 6 years since she quit the Mamas and the Papas. And after a disappointing start...
Hey, y'all, I think it's about time for me to show my face to y'all. Y'all already know it's Carolina Diamond, starting up another channel, so... live streaming for 1000 hours, guys. It's 7 different channels for me. I broke down all of my channels with 5 different channels. I got an anime channel. This is anime, Carolina Diamond Production. This one, Simply Stacy, Carolina Diamond, North Carolina Diamond, and a diner cooking. Just waiting on finding his wine so we can start a cyber diner, guys. So right now, if you like the content thus far, you know, just trying to get the watch hours in before I decide what I want to do with this last final channel of the Carolina Diamonds production. Just trying to start it up. I'm going to give it to somebody. If I get 100 subscribers on this channel, I'll be giving it to a lucky winner of a giveaway that we're going to have on the 14th of February. So, guys, we have so many great products for this Valentine's Day weekend. I sell Avon. Somebody out there might need a dryer for your nails, and you ladies, I have what's it called, Avon representative, and things like this. You know, we're giving away beauty supplies. Some of you ladies with dry skin, you know. Oh my goodness, I'm also a hair designer too, so some great things. And I'm also a gamer. I got like a $100 Fortnite card, and we have a good time tonight. So, but this is gonna be the thing. I got one person in the building. Hey, thank you for being here. You've been here most of the time. I've been started live streaming. There was someone said you've been using somebody else's content. No, I'm a computer engineer, Army, 34 years, just recently retired. Basically, I just do all my editing and go to hubby and watch. Yeah, hurt my ass. Oh. So you live on your own channel?
Hey, get off that channel, Ronnie.
Yeah. Hey, one person there is my boyfriend, Cheese. This is going to be his channel. Cheese, he's a comedian. Yeah. He spent like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 years in the military. But he's really funny. But this is going to be his channel. It's going to be Cheese Corner. That's what we're going to call it. Nowhere. I'm working. We're live streaming tonight. Yeah, Carolina Diamond Productions got to send up Cheese's Corner. Cheese Corner, your channel. I'm on now. You need a haircut. Now? Hey, you guys want me to give a Cheese a haircut? Give me a thumb in the chat. All right. Thumb in the chat. Let's go. And somebody on the other side gave me a thumb on the check, guys. I got like 5 windows open up. Somebody's like, cut that nigga's hair. In a minute. You throw that dirty shit in there. Not in my kitchen. All dirty clothes. Out of here. You just watch yourself. Let me turn this down. You know what it is?
And that they're disappointed by the county manager's decision.
A man who investigators say threatened to kill the president will also face charges.
Yeah, no, put that door in there. Put that door right there over there. Until they get dry.
So many times that they sent the police out to arrest him. The officer said that when he arrived, Reeves threatened to kill him. Gastonia police now have new warrants out for his arrest.
Rockingham police say they arrested a woman's boyfriend for the murder of her teenage son. 3 weeks ago, police found 15-year-old Casey Johnson unresponsive at a home on Biggs Boulevard. He went to the hospital but died 3 days later. Yesterday, police arrested Joseph Carroll. He's being held without bond. Police have not said how the teen was killed. On WSOC tonight, we're hearing from neighbors now pushing for justice and the toll this loss has taken on that community.
It's not just gray, but boy, it is cold as well. Most of us spending all day in the 30s. I've got a future cast to show you that is probably good news if you're ready for some warmth. A local hospital steps in after finding out about a vaccine shortage in a neighboring county.
Thank you very much. We call well people appreciate it.
Why the shortage happened and how the hospital was able to give up some of its supply.
And managers at this restaurant have been warned that if the employees there don't start wearing masks, this place could be shut down. While the owner claims that her staff is exempt.
Thousands of students head back to the classroom for the first time in months. We'll break down the newest guidance on classroom safety and insurance concerns as they wait to be vaccinated. Live coverage with your weather and traffic Monday from 4:30 to 7 a.m.
You're suddenly in a pothole.
Outsiders like forward in the state of the nearly every claim for payment.
What you can right.
Sit down, move on down, go. It's time to sit down and eat.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Where are those white? What is that earlier?
The Caramont Health Board.
I don't know. I don't know.
Even with uncertainty out there, one thing is certain here. No day has ever been normal.
Wait a minute, I got you, Sam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Earl. Damn, man. Keep my eye on me. What's in there?
My shit.
Oh. Yeah. Damn. Oh, yeah. Let me do this.
What's the breast of it?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you playing at?
Feel up.
What's in your pipe?
Okay, feel up.
Damn, what you mean do? Put this in some paper?
No.
Somebody weed.
Leave it right here, boy.
I ain't want to mix it up with mine. I'm put it in some paper. And I put it back in there when I roll mine, you know? Can you dig it? Oh, she said, can you dig it? And I put it back in there when I get through with mine. Hey, why you got that thing turned on this way?
Give me some fresh one.
All right, take that out.
Give that piece down.
Yeah, hold this out. Yeah, it's already got.
Don't you go my motherfucking shit up, boy.
No, you already took it. Yeah, I got it from your cousin Richard. It'll be good, yeah. Dang, I'm gonna tell him. Oh, hell no.
Slow down, settle down. Settle down.
During the couple of hours that we've been here, some people have come up to us to tell us that they're disappointed Carmaco's restaurant won't follow the governor's mask mandate because now they feel that they can't eat there. One man came up to us and said that he completely agrees with their decision. So I called the owner to find out her side of the story, but she refused to talk. The lunch rush was in full swing at Carmaco's restaurant in Albemarle today, even with this sign on the board telling customers
Cheese, you crazy as fuck. Yeah, see, y'all see how crazy he is. I'm gonna do y'all never laugh. There you go, look at it. Looking like little Malcolm X, little.
Has received several complaints by phone and email. Visited Carmaco's on more than one occasion.
You talking to Derek?
Yeah, he talking.
What do you say?
I think he told you.
When that the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services sent this letter.
I'm glad you put them goddamn clothes in that bedroom, better. When you gonna put them clothes, boy? When you put them clothes, I'll cut your hair. Dude, ain't cutting shit, boy.
Any violation of the executive order is a Class 2 misdemeanor and could result in further action, like issuance of an imminent hazard abatement order that could close the restaurant or referral to law enforcement.
Y'all, remember reality. 1,000 hours of, wow. I'm told if I do 1,000 hours, I can get my own show. We'll see.
I did speak briefly with owner Jamie Liver on the phone. While she wouldn't answer any of my questions, she did tell me that some of her staff members do wear masks, and the ones who don't have medical intentions. I'm still talking with NCDHHS and the Stanley County Health Department to find out if issuing that emergency hazard abatement order is still in the cards. I'll let you know when I find out. We just share with you that North Carolina's mask mandate does not require anyone to carry around documents or paperwork that shows proof of a medical exemption. It is all based on the honor system.
North Carolina is operating on that honor system in the race to vaccinate. Channel 9 has been asking if there are any safeguards in place to make sure people are not jumping or cutting in line. Our Damani Lewis explains what we found.
Demand for the vaccine is through the roof. We saw today when Mecklenburg County opened new appointments, their site crashed within minutes. And as new groups open up, it becomes harder to make sure a person signed up is actually eligible. In Mecklenburg County, they say they're more focused on getting the vaccine out quickly and are not policing.
We want our community to be honest with us. We want individuals in our community to understand why some individuals have been prioritized over others for the vaccine and to try to honor that.
And that's the case across the state. North Carolina officials told us there is no plan in place requiring extra ID to get vaccinated, but we know they are investigating when there are complaints.
Right.
DHHS
you gotta tell them,
says
you gotta give a YouTube channel name just for you. What would you call it? One word. You have to give a name to a YouTube channel just for you. What would you call it? Cheese. Cheese or Humpty? Just answer the question. Cheese or Humpty? Which one? Which one? Cheese or Humpty? Say which one?
And now live at 6:18, another view from one of our live cameras. This is at the Speedway. And again, you still see the view is obscured there with the wet drops on the lens there. Here's Chief Bureau.
Honey production or cheese production?
You're saying it could be worse.
Running. Honey production or cheese production? I said honey production or cheese production. Which one sounded best? Cheese. You ain't doing shit, goddamn. Working the post work. Okay.
It is certainly better than what we're dealing with out there. We've got some light freezing drizzle along the I-40 corridor and up by the Tennessee line. That is not going to amount to much, but it doesn't take much to cause problems. If you are going to be on the roads tonight, again, just be careful. Temperatures will be gradually falling back down through the 30s. And by the weekend, we're talking about a wet Saturday, Sunday. If you have a chance to get outside, I would say early Sunday is best as far as dry weather goes. As far as tomorrow, and I am all about I'm a morning exercise guy. Love to get out there, wake up, do my thing, to sleep in. I mean, it's going to be cold. It's going to be wet. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 30s. I mean, not a lot of incentive to get out there. Look at the shield of rain. Now, the good news here is any freezing rain, which John will be tracking early tomorrow morning, won't last long. By lunchtime, that's done, even in the mountains. So again, a chilly rain right through the day, but about this time tomorrow is when that rain shuts off along the I-77 corridor. So there's your chance to get out tomorrow evening through is around midday on Sunday. If you are coming uptown to the Spectrum Center trying to get a vaccine, you're going to need to bundle up because you will likely be waiting for at least some outside. So please keep that in mind. Temperatures will be in the low 40s, and with a bit of a breeze, it'll feel colder. High country, watch the roads, especially tomorrow with some freezing drizzle and freezing rain. Not as much of an issue Sunday as temperatures rise into the upper 30s. On Sunday, batch of rain redevelops, but it's mostly south of town. Charlotte south will see scattered showers Sunday afternoon and a Sunday evening. About that cold air, which again is entrenched to our west. The storm track actually re-energizes. That's what all these blue arrows are early next week. Notice it's still sitting on top of us. I talked about this yesterday. That's going to keep us wet. Look at the color on the map. It's actually warmer and warmer. We are actually going to see much warmer weather come in as you look through next week. Check out the 7-day forecast. Okay, it's not right here, but it is warmer. Pushing 60 by Tuesday. And pretty much. Are you looking for love during the pandemic? Springtime, what you be? What you looking for Valentine's Day, nigga? I want some money. I want money in here. How much money you gonna give me? How much? That's how much my love is, nigga. Goddamn, a diamond ring costs $1,000. I want a real ring. I got a damn real ring. Yeah. You gonna ask me that? So you don't want to get married. No, right. You gotta get with the money. I'm dropping down there. I got it. I know. You gonna take me out to dinner or something? I want everything you put on this stuff. I was going and they got them. Damn. I knew it big for it. Shit, fuck you up. Said no, she meant no. I gotta look at the thing. You really like it. Because 14 is a lot of years and dog years. And real is. Did you know that furnaces age at exactly the same rate? A 14-year-old furnace. Got me a job and that kind of damn. They pay good damn. Get a job. They pay good damn money. We get you put the resume in with it. What? We get your resume going. You gonna be a plumber? No, I'm not. When you retire, goddamn, at 62, you go work there. What about get your job interview there? Where you go? You apply for it. The job get mad. The job get mad. You don't talk shit. Any damn job. Just to get them to see if I can get it. I had a damn job in my day. Leave that shit. Walk on the job.
If your love language is gifting, Brownie Jewelers and more on diamond earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and rings this Valentine's. Brownie Jewelers, the language of love. Kendrick.
Now open a stunning state-of-the-art automotive experience. Digital buying experience and more. More at JaguarLandRoverCharlotte.com.
The experts at La-Z-Boy Furniture Galleries offer free design services to create your perfect room. It's the President's Day sale. You'll find recliners just $3.99. That's $3.99. La-Z-Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Channel 9 Eyewitness News is brought to you by.
I hope people going there. It might be the same. The last time they had to fix it for you.
Stepping up to help a health department in another county that's having a vaccine shortage. Thank you. We really appreciate your support.
Eating that again.
Earlier this week, we told you that the Caldwell County Health Department ran out of its second doses, forcing 150 people to wait for their shots.
Our Big Verity found out what caused the shortage and how the hospital was able to help. At the Caldwell County Health Department, dozens of people showed up this morning to get their second shot of the Pfizer vaccine. Many of the folks here became worried when they got a phone call this week saying their appointment for the second shot was being postponed.
I was scheduled to get it on Tuesday, and they called Tuesday morning saying that they were out of the vaccine.
They told me no because it was they didn't have the medicine.
The health department says part of the problem was folks heading out of the area to get their first shots and then coming back here to Lenore to get their second. Also, the uncertainty of the number of shots you can squeeze out of just one vial of the Pfizer vaccine.
Sometimes you can get an extra dose out of Pfizer. So instead of 5 doses, you get 6.
The health director called around because of the shortage. Carolina's Healthcare Blue Ridge offered to send 150 doses to Lenore. The Caldwell County Health Department says it will make up those losses next week by sending some of its new vaccine allotment to Morganton. For those getting their second shots today, they're thankful for the teamwork and the hospital's help.
I think it's a great idea. Everybody's got to get their first and second shots.
Oh, I think it's good that we're all helping each other. That's what we need to do.
Reporting in Lenore, I'm Dave Verity, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
It's cold, it's wet, and it's not the way you wanted to start a weekend. If you do plan on getting out, just bundle it up. You get temperatures in the 40s both weekends.
I've been in all day.
World News is coming up next.
And then join us right back here tonight at 11 for WSOC Tonight.
Alexa, ask Buick to start my Encore GX. Forcefully.
You notice dinner's for their
Kids. Thanks for watching them. Where's the pizza?
Current eligible non-GM owners get nearly $4,300 purchase allowance on 2020 Buick Encore GX. A proud sponsor of Carolina Day. Passion. Geico can save you money. So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert.
You give my motherfucking bounty. Take some of the tag sauces out of your wait, I got pizza in the goddamn stove. Yeah, for one. Your mama just picked it up. Papa John.
Big trucks, little trucks, middle-sized trucks. At Randy Area and GMC and Huntersville, they're big on every truck in our inventory. Save up to $10,000 off your new GMC truck today. We're here to make you a great deal. Up to $10,000 off your new GMC truck.
You don't know what Papa John's pizza look like.
I'm Papa John now.
That's pizza.
What?
It's a piece. It's good. And my mom ate 2 pieces. I would give you that. I would eat. Miss Angela made that pizza for me.
Bro.
Yeah. You know who made it for me? Angela made it for me.
Angela.
Then they work in the store right here.
I got my thing got it.
Yeah, I don't let any of them just make my motherfucking food.
Angela made it.
Hell yeah, I don't know no nasty bitches. They eat good and shit. Hell no. No, she don't work no more. She quit. She said them girls talk shit about her.
Why? Right?
All a black nigga.
Oh, yeah.
She said she goes on their head.
Yeah.
You
put it out that right in there?
Yeah. $25.
I got $25.
Don't let the comfort food.
Yeah.
Underneath every surface that carries a hard badge, presenting its case and resting after less than 3 hours. The former president's legal team calling this impeachment political vengeance. Lawyers defending the former president's speech to supporters on January 6th when he told them to fight like hell. The Trump team playing a video of Democrats using the word fight. Democrats pointing out they never use those words in front of an angry mob ready to act. That this is hardly the same thing, they say. As we come on the air tonight, senators now on both sides asking questions. Among them, when did the president know the Capitol had been breached, and what did he do to stop it? And after the Democrats said the president had been told in a phone call that Mike Pence was in danger, Senator Mitt Romney tonight asking, did President Trump know that Vice President Pence was in danger when he then tweeted an attack on his vice president, on Mike Pence's courage? This is all moving swiftly tonight, and what do we expect to happen next? Rachel Scott and John Carl standing by with late reporting. The other news this Friday night, just 24 hours after President Biden said the U.S. has purchased enough vaccine for nearly all Americans by the end of July. Tonight, for the first time since the pandemic, the CDC now issuing new recommendations to safely reopen schools using masks and social distancing, and what they're now saying about teachers and whether they need to be vaccinated. Also news tonight on major pharmacies, including Walgreens and CVS. Where can you now get shots, and how soon will the list of pharmacies grow? A major storm set to hit this weekend. One storm coming parts of the mid-Atlantic and northeast, then an even larger system right behind it, moving right across the country. Snow, ice, brutal cold. Tonight, 37 states under winter weather alerts and ginger zine, timing it all out. As the Lunar New Year begins, police now stepping up patrols after a rash of disturbing attacks on older Asian Americans. We're now learning tonight about the former Olympic swimmer charged in the attack on the Capitol. From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Now. Good evening. It's great to have you with us as we near the end of another week together tonight. As we come on the air tonight, there are major developments in the impeachment trial of the former president. The president's defense team has now made the case, and now senators on both sides at this hour are asking questions about the president, what he knew when he knew it, and whether he knew his vice president was in danger when the president tweeted, then taking aim at Mike Pence and questioning his courage. The former president's legal team calling the impeachment an unconstitutional act of political vengeance, in their words. Another saying the House managers who worked as prosecutors relied on heavily edited videos. They said the Democrats took the former president's words out of context when he said fight like hell. Then they played their own 11-minute video showing Democrats using the word fight too. Democrats immediately saying this is hardly the same thing, saying they were never addressing angry mobs ready to act. The former president's defense team blaming the rioters and the rioting on themselves, pointing to evidence of pre-planning on their part, including pipe bombs planted nearby the night before. The former president's defense arguing that impeaching him for his words violates the First Amendment. And the lawyers argue the impeachment trial is an attempt to cancel the votes of 75 million Trump supporters. His team using just 2.5 hours of the 16 hours allotted to make their case. And you see the images there of the Vice President Mike Pence. Tonight, those questions about the Vice President and the danger he was in. Did the president know it? That his own vice president had been rushed to safety, tweeting after Pence was whisked away, questioning whether Pence had the courage, in the president's words, to do what was right. This was another tense day for the Senate. It's not over yet. What to expect in the coming hours, and could we have a result in this trial this weekend? ABC's Rachel Scott leading us off tonight from the Hill.
On day 4, former President Donald Trump's defense team getting their turn, accusing Democrats of using impeachment as an act of political vengeance, calling the charge of insurrection a monstrous lie.
This unprecedented effort is not about Democrats opposing political violence. It is about Democrats trying to disqualify their political opposition
warning the senators serving as jurors that convicting a former elected official for their past political speech could set a dangerous precedent, zeroing in on the former president's use of the word fight.
We fight like hell, and if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Insisting fight is, quote, ordinary political rhetoric, playing an 11-minute montage of Democrats' own words, including senators in the chamber today.
Our fight. We are in this fight for our lives.
What we have to do right now is fight as hard as we can.
Suddenly, the word fight is off limits. Spare us the hypocrisy and false indignation.
Democrats objected to the video, saying this is hardly the same thing, and that their words were never delivered to a mob ready to act. The defense arguing that the House managers selectively edited their evidence, admitting the one time the president used the word peacefully.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically.
But House managers did address that word, taking their case, saying they used it wrong, and urged his supporters to vote more than a dozen times in that speech. Still, his defense argued today, this is not incitement.
No one of those big ass lawyers.
What's the old cartoon you talking about one time? On the way to glass. You talking about some cartoons you used to watch when you was a little baby.
Trump's team used 2.5 hours of their 16 hours allotted to defend the president.
You got it
about far more
Where?
President Trump.
You got pretty feet.
It is
You
about
banning
the speech
got pretty soft feet.
the majority does not agree with.
You don't need it.
It is about canceling 75
I be going on my feet.
Trump and criminalizing political viewpoints.
After the president's team made their case, the next phase of this trial, the senators acting as jurors late today getting to ask their own questions.
Mr. President, I send a question to the desk.
Republicans and Democrats both asking, when did the president know the Capitol had been breached? And what did he do to stop it? The reason this question keeps coming up is because they can't do is nothing. There were also questions about Vice President Mike Pence, his safety, and whether President Trump ever did anything to protect him. House managers already showing that same video of Pence being whisked away to safety, where he and his family being held to protect them from riots, shouting, "Hey, Mike."
That's why they say we go to our boys. You go to the dispensary. You know what I'm going to be, right? They said, look, you know they don't step over there. I'm going to get all your business like this. I probably get our own supplies. I don't smoke that much like you do.
President tweeted, questioning Mike's courage. And Mitt Romney wanted to know more.
Which one are you doing?
You gotta let me tell us.
Did the former president know his vice president had been whisked to safety, even as he tweeted questioning his own vice president? Senator Mitt Romney of Utah asking about this tweet from Trump at 2:24 p.m. Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what needed to be done.
Was he aware that Vice President had been removed from the Senate by the Secret Service for the state?
The lead House manager answering, saying the president had been told on that phone the Vice President was in harm's way.
You better get a wet rag, boy.
He
Red towel.
tweeted,
Wet it, boy.
I gotta go. The vice president and his family are still in danger at that point. Our commander in chief did nothing.
The defense team claims the president did not know about his vice president.
Big old long hair. Canadian. Yeah. That's what we do. You only need to smell things like a motherfucker.
Arguing the question is not relevant to this case.
To be clear, this is an article of impeachment for incitement. This is not an article of impeachment for anything else.
And late today, the president's defense team arguing impeaching the president for his words violates the First Amendment. The House managers arguing that is not the case.
The former president is not going to spend 1 hour or 1 minute in jail. This is about protecting our republic and our defining the standard of presidential conduct. And if you want this to be a standard for totally appropriate presidential conduct going forward, be my guest. But we're headed for a very different kind of country.
All right, so let's get right back on the record. Again, this evening for a spiritual former president's defense team. Just 2.5 hours to get it out there. There's 16 hours. The House manager is also using less than their 16 hours. So this trial is quickly. I guess the bottom line tonight,
This is my mind. You motherfucking on. Bro.
And you feel was moving at a rapid pace. We expect those final arguments to begin tomorrow. Each side has up to 2 hours to make their case. That leaves us a final vote on conviction as early as tomorrow afternoon. And as divisive as this whole process has been, a moment of unity there on the Senate floor tonight. All 100 senators standing to give Officer Eugene Goodman a standing ovation as he received a gold medal.
Give that can up here. You take one, I'll take the other. Oh my.
Democrats, 17 Republicans, obviously very unlikely. Is the former president confident of the outcome now? And what's his next move?
David, Donald Trump fully expects to be acquitted, and there won't be anywhere near 17 Republicans. We've heard nothing from Donald Trump since January 20th when he left Washington, but I am told he is eager to be in America. He believes this is
And right, John Carl with us live tonight with us all week long, John. Thank you. We introduced this Friday night the coronavirus here in the US, and for the first time since the pandemic started, the CDC now new recommendations tonight to safely reopen schools across the country. And what they're now saying about teachers and whether they need to be vaccinated for this to happen, it comes as 1 million doses of the vaccine have now gone out to select pharmacies around the country. Tonight, this number, 35,834,000 Americans have now received at least one shot. That's almost 11% of the population. And how soon will the list of pharmacies grow, making it easier for Americans to get the vaccine? Here's ABC's Whit Johnson tonight.
Tonight, the CDC unveiling their long-awaited roadmap for getting kids back in the classroom safely, a top priority for the Biden administration.
We are also going to be guided by science. We are going to be guided by our medical experts.
The CDC creating a nationwide color-coded system ranging from lower-risk blue zones up to red, the highest rate of community transmission. In blue and yellow zones, full in-person instruction is recommended. But in orange and red, hybrid or reduced attendance is encouraged, and only with strict enforcement of 6 feet of distance and masks in all zones.
I want to underscore that the safest way to open schools is to ensure that there is as little disease as possible in the community.
The CDC also saying teachers should be vaccinated as soon as possible, but it's not a requirement to reopen schools, something many teachers have been asking for.
We're being asked to put ourselves in the line as frontline workers, but aren't being prioritized in the vaccination rollout in the way that many people think we should be.
The country's largest teachers union demanding more resources, calling the new guidelines a good first step, but now it's time for action. Millions of children have been out of the classroom for almost a year.
I want schools to be open, but I don't know when they are.
Single dad Sivaraj in San Francisco has seen the toll it's taken on his little son.
Look at it. You take the ready to get charged.
Race to vaccinate. Today, major pharmacies taking on a bigger role. 1 million doses sent to 6,500 locations. Part of a new federal program. Some of the first doses are coming to this. People carry in this encounter, then they escorted back here behind that door, and the vaccine will be administered in a private space.
Yeah, I remember that.
In Durham, North Carolina,
Yeah, I got some movie to watch for real. Sorry, guys. I was connected. Well, look here, guys. You guys know I'm always recording. But I came across somebody sent me a show that I really like. I used to watch as a little kid. Can y'all believe he are? What? And you know, these are downloaded from YouTube, guys. I use my 80 inch as a computer screen. It's a smart TV.
On the hilltop, down the dale. Hee-haws here, so rest a spell. Take.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna delete this live stream once I'm done. I'm just whatever I'm doing, you guys are part of. They want 40 hours. I can't post it, but YouTube has got to see it. And once they approve it, guys, I get my own show. But YouTube. It was. I'll tell you guys all about it in just a minute. Hold on.
Real watch series. Real dramas, monsters, blog. Real dramas, real drama.
The Blue Lagoon. Wow.
Return to the Blue Lagoon. Released tonight. In Return to the Blue Lagoon. Loading video. Please wait.
Just thought about it, guys. I didn't need to get a copyright strike, so let me put you back in here with Ryan, the owner of Cheese Productions. I was just showing you what I do back there. It's Carolina Diamond Productions. This is Cheese Productions. So y'all back in here with him. I get copyright strike with that back here, y'all.
These are real people, not actors, who've got their eczema under control. With less eczema, you can show more skin. He's cool.
Yearning for something exotic.
Clear skin. And significantly less itch. Don't use if you're.
No, that's still right. I think nobody said, I didn't see it. I didn't listen to me. So I make my point. It's simply this.
Change or stop them without talking to your doctor. So heal your skin from within and talk to your eczema specialist about two things. Make your financial situation change.
One ability business that breaks the internet doesn't work day and delegate it to an experienced for peace of mind. Your books are all
I'm coming to sit that shit today. Come on, look at there. Sit down right here. I got many cords on there. I got cords so long I can cut your hair while I'm
Where you gonna cut it at?
right here. Carolina Diamonds Productions Barber Shop is now open.
Oh, yeah. You get it, you do it, you send it back. Okay, I got it, I send it back. You get it, you do it, you send it back.
You sweet, too. You hot too, ain't you? You get sweet. Get on his head still, boy.
Damn.
When we come back here tonight, news on the Olympic swimmer charged.
Hi, I'm Deborah. I'm from Colorado. I've been married to my high school sweetheart for 35 years. I'm a mother of 4. All respected. I was starting to feel a little foggy. I just didn't feel like things were as sharp as I would think once were. I heard about private jet and I started taking it about 2 years ago. Started noticing things a little sharper, a little clearer. I feel like it's kept me on my game. I've been able to remember things. Give it a try.
Private jet, healthier brain, better life. Managing type 2 diabetes, you're on it. Stay fit and snacking light, you're on it there too. You may think you're doing what you can to manage type 2 diabetes and breast cancer. But with your medication do more to lower your heart risk, try to reduce the risk of heart risk.
You shut up. No, I don't. I ain't like you. You got a lot of damn ass.
Stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on. Renfro is a one-stick pill that dramatically improves symptoms. Renfro helps pain, swelling.
Well, if I fall asleep in my chair, y'all. Well, I am a certified master barber. Been cutting hair about 30-some years. 36 to be exact.
There was news tonight on former Olympic gold medal swimmer Chit charged in the attack on the Capitol. Keller was indicted on 7 additional charges today. He was seen wearing his USA jacket during the attack on January 6th. Former teammates and coaches recognizing him from that video posted on social media. When we come back tonight, the Valentine on the other side of the window.
Thousands of women with metastatic breast cancer, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, are living in the moment and taking Ibrance. Ibrance with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer as the first hormone-based therapy. Ibrance plus letrozole significantly delayed disease progression versus letrozole and shrink tumors in over half of patients. Patients taking Ibrance can develop low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infections that can lead to death. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs that can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have any or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills or other signs of infection. Any problems are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite. Ask your doctor about migraine.
You have to fight back. That's why truck guys know the best defense is weather time. Laser measured pillar locks protect the carpet. The underseat storage system keeps tools organized. Tech Rider protects the bed. Gloves Fed guards the bumper from litter damage. Cup phone secures your phone. Don't let much your legs. Go to weathertech.com and order today.
Hey now, with 3% cash back at drugstores from Chase Freedom Unlimited, you can now earn even more. I got this great shampoo you should try.
Yeah, you look good.
Of course I do, Neil. I'm Kevin Hart. Now earn 3% at drugstores and so much more. Chase, make more for yours.
My heart failure diagnosis changed my priorities. I want time for the people I love. My heart doesn't pump enough blood, so my doctor gave me Farxiga. It helps my heart do its job better. Farxiga helps keep me living life and out of the hospital for heart failure. Do not take it allergic to Farxiga. Symptoms of a serious allergic reaction include rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. Stop taking it and seek medical help right away. Tell your doctor right away if you have red color in urine or pain while you urinate or a genital area infection, since a rare but serious genital infection may be life-threatening. Do not take Farxiga if you have severe kidney problems or are on dialysis. Other serious side effects include dehydration, sudden kidney problems, genital yeast and bacterial infections in women and men, urinary tract infections, and low blood sugar. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of ketoacidosis, which is serious and may lead to death. More time with her? Sounds good to me. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Time is made to love, and the wedding of a lifetime. Here's a rock star surgeon.
That George Clooney type of deal, sexy.
And now, as this doctor faces criminal charges, the 2020 event tonight on ABC.
Finally, love endures in this pandemic. Our persons of the week. Harriet and Jerry Shenkman from Brooklyn, New York. They were married in 1963. Jerry, now 80, has Alzheimer's. He's at the Bristol Assisted Living in White Plains, New York. And because of the pandemic, Jerry has been separated from Harriet for nearly a year.
Hi.
But Harriet is still going to that window. And when it got cold, the staff purchased an outdoor heater to keep Harriet warm.
Seeing him and how he lights up and how happy he is when he sees her, you know.
And just this week, just before Valentine's Day, Jerry, now with both of his vaccination shots, able to see Harriet without that window between them, face to face once again for the first time in nearly a year, holding hands. And tonight, Harriet on that moment.
I'm just very delighted that finally able to leave, and I realized that I have to take every opportunity in this unprecedented time.
Jerry giving flowers to his wife.
Thank you so much. Hi, David.
Their daughter, Jordana, holding a photo with her father.
It was a really great day for the whole family.
Tonight, that family grateful for their family.
Y'all see my client. He about to fall asleep, y'all. Does it feel good when a man get a haircut, sir? Sir. Yes, sir. We're just about done cleaning up a little bit. So you get your cigarettes.
Looking for a great deal on a new car? We've got 2021 Malibu starting at $15,288 with a payment as low as $239 a month.
Look,
We
Ryan.
have 98 in stock. Pick your accessory, pick your car, and drive a brand new
That black one got my name on it.
Ease the anxiety when you're away with Thunder Ease calming collars, sprays, and more. Visit ThunderEase.com.
We've got two 2019 Explorers, lots of Explorers, all-wheel and front-wheel drive starting as low as $21,990. Explorer, XLT, Limited, and Sport starting at $21,990.
You're gonna love this. It's a Valentine's Day present. It'll cost you $150 at the barber shop. Do all this on it. Give me back. Done. Check him out, y'all. Perfect, huh? Yeah. Another happy candidate. I must still I get, sir. That's fucked up in y'all. You gonna shake my hand. You know, you know, that's my boyfriend, y'all. Yes. Go look in the mirror. Go put some alcohol and shit on you. Go on. Get up, because I want you to bump up. Put some of the oil shit on your hair back in my bathroom. Go ahead, I clean this up. Go on now. Go that way. The alcohol and the oil in there. And the cotton ball too. You know what to do, don't you?
Never, never, never.
I'm going to talk to my hair. I need to set my hair for Valentine's Day.
The attorneys accused of condemning Trump's use of the same word. We fight like hell hypocrisy. The reality is, Mr. Trump was not in any way, shape, or form instructing these people to fight or to use physical violence. Trump's lawyers also played video accusing Democrats of supporting last summer's civil disturbances. I'm proud to be one, and I'm proud of the protests.
Heartwarming to see so many people turn out.
You want that bag up, baby? I ain't gonna sleep in that. She's gonna sleep back there.
Yeah.
All right.
On the weekend, goddamn. You hear the birds coming out my mouth?
Yeah, I hear you.
I do. I don't want to fuck the room there, man.
I hear you.
If I ever get drunk and actually talk to me anymore. That's the week right here.
We need to acknowledge he let us down. He went down.
Good to have you.
Aliens believed to have the presidency in 2024. Trump stepped away from the TV and was spotted at his West Palm Beach golf course yesterday. His first outing since the start of the trial. Meanwhile, we're also getting our first information into former First Lady Melania's life at Mar-a-Lago. Her day reportedly consists of going to the spa, enjoying lunch, going to the spa again, dinner with Trump on the patio, rinse and repeat every day.
A new poll from ABC News found 56% of Americans believe the former president should be convicted and barred from holding office again. She was one of the scores of people trapped in the wreckage of that massive pileup in Fort Worth we told you about that left 6 people dead. Only she was a nurse, and when she managed to crawl from the wreckage of her car, She went straight to work. Lisa Guerrero reports. Harrowing stories of survival are coming to light in the wake of that deadly 100-car pileup. Nurse Rebecca Benson was on her way to her hospital shift when she hit the ice and couldn't stop. She slammed into this Coca-Cola truck. This is the view through her shattered windshield. You can hear semi after semi after semi hitting the group of cars. Nurse Becky's doors were blocked, but she managed to climb out of the back of her car. So what did she do next? She hitched a ride and made it to work by the start of her shift. I need to hide the shift. My husband was like, no ma'am, we need to get to the hospital. She's fine, except for some soreness. And then there's this tender moment when a dog is plucked out of the wreckage and carried off to safety. Just one of the many miracles on I-35. The fact that I am not severely injured or dead is nothing short of a miracle. It is a miracle. Now on to a nail-biting rescue to save a mother and her 2-year-old daughter who fell through the ice when they were walking on a frozen river. The mother clung to her daughter with all of her strength, and rescuers say they got there just in time. Steve Fabian has more.
A mom and her 2-year-old daughter have fallen through the ice. A panicked witness calls 911.
911, where's your emergency?
What is it? You got other shit put on that. You let the kids don't think about that boy. My kids are coming up out here. This weekend I'm told tonight.
Police Chief Michael Foligno responded to the call. The challenge was figuring out how he could get to the gentleman from the gas station had a little plastic red kayak here. So I said, let me see if I can use this to get out to them. I have to improvise. Otherwise, I'm going to witness 2 people die right in front of him.
Using his hands, he clawed his way in the kayak through the icy slush and pulled the top of his helmet one by one onto the boat.
She just kept screaming the whole time, we're going to die, we're going to die. I kept telling her, no, we're not going to die. I got you, calm down, stay calm. The child was not super responsive. She was very lethargic. I'm assuming from the cold of the water. So I took off my jacket, I wrapped it around her, and then I took the pillow, and I laid my chest on her. And she started responding from, opening her eyes, and at one point she started to cry, and I knew that was a good sign.
This cell phone video shows the police mom and daughter being dragged to
Shut up.
on the kayak. They're
Kayak.
trying to keep the little girl warm. First responders rushed to cover them. And here are mom and daughter today when they stopped by the police department to say thank you.
Scary stuff. The police department said they're grateful to the people who helped instead of recording what was going on their cell phones. Other news today, we're getting a look at the will left behind by legendary broadcaster Larry King in his own handwriting. And the will is getting a lot of attention, not only for who Mr. King left money to, but also who was left out.
Larry King's wife of 22 years is left out of his will. Larry's scrawled handwritten note calls for 100% of his funds to be divided equally among his 5 children. Sean King's name is nowhere to be found.
This will is a slap in the face to Larry King's wife.
The will is dated October 2019, 2 months after he filed for divorce. This is my last will and testament. It should replace all previous writings. Attorney Royal Oak says this could turn into a messy legal battle.
Larry King's wife could say, hey, it's kind of fishy. I was, after all, his wife. Let's figure out whether or not he was of sound mind. You couldn't see a court fight.
Another reason the will appears hastily written with a 20% crossed out and replaced with 100%. Can a handwritten will even hold up?
A handwritten will is totally legal as long as it's completely in your handwriting, as long as you've dated it, and there's no evidence of any coercion.
There's also this shocker. The legendary broadcaster's wealth is listed as a mere $2 million.
That's big money for most folks, but a huge surprise considering Larry King made millions of dollars during his legendary 63 years in show business. It's hard to believe he wasn't worth more than $2 million. Last year, his Beverly Hills mansion, which is now being renovated, sold for $15.5 million. Earlier, when Larry gave me a personal tour of his estate, he showed me millions of dollars worth of memorabilia.
This is country sneakers. Well, yeah, they don't got that. Stole all that.
Sadly, two of Larry's children named in his will, Andy King and Shire King, have died since the will was written.
King's estranged wife says at the private funeral, everyone wore suspenders in tribute to Larry's signature look. Turning now to the coronavirus, it is a struggle these days to schedule an appointment for a vaccine, but it may soon get easier if there's a big enough supply. As Amber Cagliano reports, 21 drugstore chains around the country are now authorized to administer the COVID vaccine. They're among the first lucky Americans to be vaccinated against COVID at their local pharmacies. Vaccinations are available at 6,500 pharmacies across America starting today. About 1 million doses have been distributed to major pharmacy chains like CVS and Walgreens. You can't just walk in, though. You have to make an appointment.
Direction reaches our pores, and that's where the perspiration comes from.
Are we wrapping up Ursula? We are. We're wrapping up Ursula and continuing on in our Enchanted Disney Find Joy.
Sustained it through 1 year. And Skyrizi gets 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. 9 out of 10 sustained it through.
You didn't name this best friend?
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it.
Go ahead then.
Someone calculated that. We should look into your husband's accident.
Wait up.
Are you watching it now?
Yes.
Okay.
How much do you think about?
All right, I'm ready to get in there. Yeah, I'm getting that now for the rest of come on. All right, let me put it on something. That's so.
Or go sit down somewhere. You don't look right. You're hanging around here like a dry steer and sprite. Not forward collision alert.
No.
The most important thing in the Equinox isn't any of the advanced safety features we put into it. It's what you put into it. Chevy Safety Assist, standard on every 2021 Chevy Equinox. Current competitive rates on credit card can get a $5,750 total allowance on most 2021 Equinox models.
Don't really get ready to lose that damn bit. Well, keep it up, brother. And no one will take that motherfucker.
Bojangles style, spicing up premium fish fillets with the good stuff and slathering them with melted cheese and tangy tartar sauce to hook your taste buds with just one bite.
Yeah, put the crabs up in here.
Yeah, put them up.
I got it out.
How am I supposed to do it?
Get one in, I'll get out in here.
That's going that room right up. That's going that room right in here. Put it up right there. You want to put that up there? It don't matter where it goes. camera running.
Uh-huh.
Is the most important part of stuffed crust.
That's half the name.
Papa John's crust is made from 6 simple ingredients. 7 if you count all this. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Hey folks, there's 5,000 reasons to take a short drive to Hickory. It's our $5,000 test drive, where you can win $5,000 by simply test driving a car. This is Glenda from Newton. She will win $5,000. You can too.
Before you die, give mine a try.
It's 1-800-DUDE.
Hey bud, how's pajama day?
Let's go picture day.
Life isn't always simple, but eating Heart Smart for American Heart Month is. Look for displays of heart-healthy California walnuts at Food Lion.
Right now, you can experience and appreciate Black history in a new way at a Clover Art Gallery. Gallery 120 changes its exhibits every month, and this month they showcase the work done by 3 very talented artists. WBTV anchor Molly Grantham gives us a sneak peek inside.
We need to acknowledge that the history that we all have had it's what makes us who we are today.
Maury Matamoras has been the gallery's curator since 2017, and being an artist herself knew how important it was to find great artists for February's exhibit. The 3 featured all found art at different points in their lives, affecting each of them differently.
As a young child, I used to draw all the time and just for fun. And then I kind of started taking a little bit more serious. And then in college, I majored in painting and drawing.
6th grade, I kind of realized that, I could draw. So from there, I just kept drawing.
So if you want to explore this opportunity, please contact us at trilogy.tv. That's trilogy.tv. This is TBN. Watch us via Chromecast.
Pause our regular programming.
Oh, shit.
Special announcements. God is about to shatter your ball. If you could just get back to normal. Like your ass is trying to hold on to normal. And this prayer on the outside. And this prayer on the inside. The normal has become all that they have left of God. I'm in the place where things happen, but I no longer expect anything down. You see, routine can kill expectation. When you pray, you expect God to show up. And the text blows my mind. Because the very thing they were asking God to do, He did. To set it off. The master came to his house, and the people who were praying for him were shocked. When I was preparing this message, the Lord told me that He's getting ready to shock you. You got so used to business as usual that you say stuff with you really don't expect it to change.
Hey, Ryan.
expectation. Rituals can kill expectation until everybody is saying what they're supposed to say and doing what they're supposed to do, but we don't expect it. Wow, Zacharias was praying. When you pray, you expect God to show up. And the text blows my mind because the very thing they were asking God to do, he did. And it shocked them. God stepped in the synagogue, his house. The master came to his house, and the people who were praying for him were shocked. When I was preparing this message, the Lord told me he's getting ready to shock you. You got so used to business as usual that you say stuff, but you really don't expect them to change. But God is about to shatter your. Slap people and tell them it's going to shatter. 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 Let me tell you why it's going to shatter. He heard you. Zacharias has got his incense and the smell of prayer. The smell of prayer. The smell of prayer. The smell of prayer has changed the atmosphere in the room. That's why prayer is symbolized by incense, because it changes the atmosphere. Prayer smells. God can smell. God can smell the prayers of the saints. The prayers of the saints go up before God as a sweet smelling savor. God can smell prayer, especially when it's on fire. I'm not talking about the vow and the downfall and the witch calls and the answer, oh God. So no, I'm talking about fire, Holy Ghost burning, head turning prayer. God can smell prayer. The prayer is important. Watch this, because the prayer is the bridge to the pregnancy. You can't have pregnancy without relationship. The prayer is the bridge to the pregnancy. The prayer created the disruption. The prayer shook things up. The prayer started the conversation. The prayer opened the door for Gabriel to come in. God said, I heard the cry of my people. I heard that I'm tired of you crying. I'm tired of you walking around depressed. I'm tired of you with your head hung down. I'm tired of you forgetting who you are. I'm tired of you feeling sorry for yourself. I'm tired of you believing what the Romans said about you. I heard the cry. And so I'm going to shout at your normal. What do you mean you're going to shatter my normal? Then Gabriel says to him, watch this. You've been praying, so you're going to be pregnant. Now, if I had time, I would emphasize how long he'd been praying. Because this generation today, we pray a couple of weeks, and if God don't do something, we say there's something wrong with our God. But this old man had been praying for years. He had been praying when his wife was a young woman, and all she was barren. He had prayed till now she was an old woman. And even if God healed her barrenness, she was too old to have a baby, but he was still praying. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. And God says to him, your wife's gonna have a baby. He said, get out of here, come on. Come on now. When you understand all this happened in church. Need all this happened in church, not at Joe's pool hall. You expect doubt to be in the club. If we were in a strip club, I would expect there to be doubt. All this happened in the church. Because church, like everything else, can become normal. He said, that old woman you're married to is going to have a baby. Get out of here. How can I have a son? Not only is she going to have a baby, it's going to be a son. God is specific. It's going to be a baby. It's going to be a son. And his name shall be called John. It's going to be a baby. It's going to be a son. And his name shall be called John. And Zacharias said, brother, please. How can this be? See, Zacharias was going through the forms of godliness, but his faith had retired a long time ago. He was going to holy places and saying holy things with holy people, but he wasn't really believing that anymore. He was just trying to keep the norms. I don't want a normal religion. I don't want no normal religion. I didn't come to church to do normal. I stay at home and do it all. I didn't get up this morning and bathe my body and put on my clothes and drive down the road to do normal. I can do normal by myself. I came here expecting a supernatural outpouring of the Holy Ghost. I came here to experience the power of God. Oh, God, deliver me from normal churches.
I am a preacher.
In this moment,
34 years military.
Worship becomes real as you prioritize and recognize.
Kellogg's, I gotta get rid of that, don't I? Sorry. I'm just cleaning up my house with COVID-19 right now, guys. It's time to get some people over here, guys. I'm gonna switch over to Carolina Diamond. Oh God. And get some folks over here. So Whoever you are, that one person is watching me. I love you so much. You've been with me since I started this channel. I don't know. I'm gonna clean up and then we'll see. Let's just see how long this chat goes and see who's gonna come in, who's not. That one person is watching. You show your face right now. I'll make you a mod, honey. Well, anyway, let's see how it goes. 1 hour, we down 1 hour and 30 minutes and 999 hours and 60 minutes to go. 1,000 hours of live streaming, guys. 1 hour, 30 minutes to go. So 999 and a half just won't do.
I didn't mean to say that like out loud. You know how you be trying to work stuff out, you know. Daniel did not give him a normal answer at all. To every normal reason that he gave the angel why he couldn't have a child, the angel said, I am Gabriel. Almost like you're doubting my word is an insult. I am Gabriel. Shut up. Can I break that I am Gabriel down? Angels are ministering spirits. It literally means to be a messenger. Means that they cannot speak of themselves. In other words, this word didn't come from me. This word came from the Lord. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you what God said. Oh, we all gonna have a baby. I don't know who this is for. But God is getting ready to shatter y'all. He is giving him a word that will not come to pass in the year he gave it in. He said, because you doubt me, because you hold on to normal in the presence of my prophet, because you hold on to practical in the presence of the supernatural. He said, I'm going to shut your tongue down. I'm going to shut your mouth. I'm going to shut your mouth. I'm going to shut your mouth. Because if I let you talk, you're going to mess this up. The power of life and death is in your tongue. And I'm going to shut your mouth down. Because you've been speaking against yourself all of your life. But in order to get this blessing, I'm about to shut your mouth. Slap somebody and say, shut your mouth. God is about to shut your mouth. God is about to shut your mouth. I'm feeling going something. I'm feeling going something. I'm feeling going something. I'm feeling going something. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said, go deeper. Every time he was ready to do it before your mouth got in the way. And in order to bring you, and this is a word right out of the text, into your season, he's going to have to shut your mouth. Because every time you open your mouth, you have shut down your season. And in order to bring this to pass in your life, I'm getting ready to shut your mouth. I know this is not polite, but look at somebody and say, shut up. Stop telling yourself what you can't do. Stop telling yourself what you can't be. Stop telling yourself what you can't have. Stop telling yourself what you can't get. Stop telling yourself what you can't become. Stop telling yourself that it's too late. Stop telling yourself that you got a record. Stop telling yourself that you don't have enough education. Stop telling yourself you need a man. Stop telling yourself you got to find somebody. Shut up!
Shut up! Yes, Jesus. Oh, that is good.
What I'm getting ready to do in you, I've already got a name for it. I've already locked down the name.
Oh, let me go. Come on. That because of the law. Yeah. Jesus. Jesus. Yes, Lord.
So specific. I'm not going to just give you an idea. I'm going to give you a name. Good God Almighty.
Give me a name, Jesus. Give me a name, DJ. What is the idea? Give me a name. Give the channel name. John. Say it again.
You read past what I just said.
Say it, John 3:16. For God so loved the world gave his only begotten son. John what? This is disciple.
That one of the things that a priest would pass to
the
his
right.
son
The right. Yes. Come on.
would be his name.
Yes. Jesus.
This will not be
Son of David. No, John the Baptist. No, he cannot. He was the one that provided the way for the Messiah. Jesus. Come on with it. John the Baptist got his head cut off by King David because he was having a party. His daughter said, I want John the Baptist's head. Cut the man head off. Good God, man. Oh Lord, I want to be ready when my time comes. Yes, John the Baptist. John. I want to walk in Jerusalem just like John. I want to sing in Jerusalem just like John. Yeah, my guy was John. He's 7-1, baby. Woo! Tower. Twin Tower. Yes, it has. Good God Almighty. We graduated. Ring the wheel. What's going on, Uncle John? John! Uncle John, out there. Woo! Tater salad. John Hunter. John Hunter. I gotta call Uncle John. Right there. Yes, Jesus. I'm calling Uncle right now, man. Yeah. Uncle John Hunter, yeah. You think I'm lying? Uncle John. Guess what, Uncle John, honey? T.D. Jakes is preaching about you, honey. Bishop Jakes is preaching about you. He said you will be the first. Look, no, I'm not good enough. I'm watching T.D. Jakes. He preaching about you. I said I'm watching T.D. Jakes and he preaching about you, Uncle John. And the message, I said, T.D. Jakes preaching about you. He said you will be the first of your family. You will be a tall like a tree. And he said, you got anybody in your family? I said, yeah, Uncle John. He preaching about you. The lady said, I want to walk in Jerusalem just like Uncle John. I said, let me call him Uncle John. Huh? T.D. Jakes, the Potter's house. Yes. He said, John. He said, for God so loved the world, gave his only begotten son. But he said, there was a one before Jesus. It was John the Baptist. He said, if anybody name in your family named John, I said, oh, Uncle John, I better call it. Yes. No, he's talking about John the Baptist. And I thought about you at City Creek. I said, Uncle John, let's touch and bless out of favor. Yes, you is. Yeah, what you doing, Uncle John? Wait a minute, what are you doing, Uncle John? I'm gonna get paid. No, I said I'm gonna get paid. Walmart gonna give me a lot of money for my car. Yeah, I went to Walmart the other day. They putting the oil in my car and they gonna pay me. Yeah, they probably gonna give me about $3,000 or $4,000. I don't know. Yeah, what you doing, Uncle John? It sounds like you getting some food nanny. I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, no. What you doing, Uncle John? Yeah, the blue Kelly blue book. Yeah, cause I had like 220. Yeah, cause I got 233,000 miles on that car. Yeah, I was about to clunk out there, but I think this God was saying, yeah, you lost, you bought a clunker, but it got a little change. Get you another car. What? Let me speak to my sister, Uncle John. What? Let me speak to Keisha. What? Let me speak to Sleep, Uncle John. What? Let me speak to Keisha. Who down there with you? Who down there with you? Uncle Thomas home. I can ask about my uncle. I said my Uncle Thomas home. You know who with me? I'm home by myself. Well, where's Sleep at? Oh, he back there. He back there taking a bath. Run and say hey to Uncle John. Hello. Uncle John. John Hunter, what? No, she said hey, Uncle John. She said hey. Uncle John, she said hey. What? Huh? Oh, okay, Uncle John. Somebody done pissed you off, ain't it? Oh, when you gonna put me another Simon too, Uncle John? I want you to come down here and put me one tomorrow. My house is big as span. It's clean. Ain't no coronavirus in here. Okay. Your house stay clean, Uncle John. You always keep things clean like I do. Yeah. If you need me to clean, if you want me to clean up your house, you can pay me. I come clean it up for you. I said, anytime you want me to clean your house, just come get me. And you pay me good, I clean your whole house up. Whatever you give me, Uncle John. Oh. Well, whatever you need me to do, you just tell me how much you give me, I'll do it for you. Yeah, whenever you want me to clean up your room, I'll come clean up. Come get me. Whatever you give me, Uncle John. $5 or $10. Well, can a bill be cool? That'd be fine, Uncle John. We sit down, let me take all your money and Jim Roman. All right, Uncle John, love you. Bye. Uncle John trying to get some pussy. You want pizza? Yeah, no, he trying to get some pussy. Not for me, no, he's trying to get pussy with pizza. So like, you want to try to teach Chicago on her fine. Next time the rest of your work, you take some. And how the hell you gonna tell me what to turn on? You take your black ass back and watch TV. Yes, fuck it, dude. Yes, the hell it do.
That's all right, I ain't gotta watch.
It's on live TV. You gonna put it on live TV?
No, I not.
You gonna watch wrestling here? Right on your comfortable chair. Yeah. Y'all gonna watch it too.
So, John, how do you make it safe?
Yeah, want me to clean his house up. Yeah, Uncle John went pretty good. $60 goddamn. The mama cleaned his kitchen. You crazy as fuck. You say one thing about mama, I probably say the goddamn head. What kind of woman do you think I am, motherfucker? You trying to accuse my own uncle again? You go down and have to whoop your motherfucking ass. Uncle John is playing cold. She's drunk.
What's up?
Yep.
Not no Friday. Shit, not go back working on damn Friday.
She get out 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Well, I'll get around 30. Another man, G. Another man. Last time I went in that damn thing to get you, I ain't seen somebody way back in that other room. Somebody way back in the other room. That was going on that chair.
Nah, bro. I'll say what the fuck you want, boy. They're gonna tell me I need to call sleep, take him to the goddamn. I know mom.
Big time.
Restoration, and there's like piping and scaffolding up on the door. She went into the rehearsal one day and the scaffolding drove there.
Uncle Jim, you get your car from. You gonna tell me when them goddamn cars. Uncle Jim, I need a car to go to school.
If that's where they come to tell them now, they gonna have to pay you. Yeah. Almost. Almost got to pay you.
Uncle John David, Hurricane.
When I say Tony Lawrence, I knew.
Uncle John David don't never answer his phone.
Hey,
Elsa, how you doing? Fine, is Uncle John David there? Is Uncle John David there? Thank you.
Huh?
I'm waiting for Uncle John David to come to the car. Hey, Uncle John David, what's going on with you? I didn't know you let women answer your phone. I said, I didn't know you let women answer your phone. I'm learning something new about you. But hey, Uncle John David, my mama said you got you another car. When you gonna sell me one of them? Well, I died from it. What's wrong with it? I like my Buick. You know what you want? You go take it down to Walmart, right? And let them change the oil and tell them that the oil messed up. They'll pay you like they about to pay me for my old one. See my Buick. Yeah, no, really, real talk. Now, I mean, the truth, then you got to tell the truth. But this, Uncle John, this is what actually happened to me. I took my car down there to Walmart in Chihuahua. And them fools changed my oil, and guess what? I drove my car down the road, it started ticking and booyah, it blew up on the way to school. I had to take off work, had to take my car, had to get Derek, had to get everybody involved, and then white man worked on again, and Derek looked at me, and then Junior Mom says, "Cuz, you need to take that car up the case so we'll get you sick." I said, "Boy, just change this oil." No, you didn't know. I said, "I swear to God, bro." I pulled out the receipts and everything. Took my car, they got 6 doggone things, a quart oil, then went down to $1,000, got 3 more. That's 9 quarts oil of a car that's supposed to just had an oil change. That stuff leaked so bad by the time I got home, my engine had locked up. So of course I called Walmart. Walmart says, okay, no problem, Miss Robertson. We're gonna send out somebody out there. So they send a shop manager out here, took pictures, sent it all up, and then the dude told me to take it to a certified mechanic. So, you know, the first thing I thought about the white man, I said, Mom, let my cousins have a little some dirt. And Junior looked at it, they gave me a diagnostic report, a shop report, which basically tells, you know, the fact that it is shot down in the PCM, which is the computer of the motor is messed up. So with that being said, Walmart about to pay me, cha-ching, bam. I should have about $3,500 by Friday next week. Now look, now with that car, I'm gonna take some of that money invested in that car, get that car fixed up for John David. My Buick. And then guess what? And then I'm gonna take the other money. I'm gonna take us all out to eat, me, you, and Esther, and Ronnie, and you. Yeah, but do you think I need to give me another car for John David? Yes. Where you get that car from? Where you gonna take me to go get a car from Uncle John David? I want me a Mustang. All right, now, I got time to think though, because I don't know if I want a truck, a car, or whatever. You know, I know I had every car up under the sun, basically. I want me something fast. So I pray about it. But tell Esther I love her, and I'll let you go, because y'all know y'all newlyweds are busy trying to make babies. Bye, Uncle John David. She said, hey. All right, later. All right, later. I'm telling you, he fucking high as hell. You don't want that crazy ass woman. I don't know, Johnny fucking the hell out of her. What? I don't know. What I said? It was the truth. Now I can't remember. Man, I want to watch this bullshit, Ronnie. What the fuck you going? It ain't 8 o'clock yet, boy. I was watching TV Takes, thank you. Give it back, goddamn, because you don't know what channel it's on. I watch it. Right. It's about it, little because Moby Dick. God damn. A crawler. Look at that shit. That's big. Great. I'm not doing all that shit. Oh, see, I gotta do my kids. Sometimes they go to see my dance. I got your card too. A lot of times they call motherfucker. First Sunday, yes. My nails, my toes, But I hope you put on that damn sheet on that chair. You do that Chinese shit for rest. I'm gonna sit down and perfectly. You get up, I get up. We're gonna make it pretty this chair, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make it neat. I like mine to be pretty. You yours is mine. I gotta watch you. Yeah, but I can't do it like you can. You think yours is pretty. Yeah, we're gonna see who do the best chair. Music. It ain't time for rest of my time.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, we're decorating for Valentine's Day.
We're going on the trip of a lifetime. A lot of time here, I'll see you now.
What a good deal. Good deal.
Story of two men who know nothing. I don't know what I do. I don't believe that this was your idea.
Capacity to amaze. Rise to the challenge of the rugged performance of the Honda Pilot, Passport, and CR-V. Don't miss the Honda 0% event. Well-qualified buyers can get a great deal, like 0% APR financing on the purchase of select Honda models. Hurry in or shop online.
At iRun Express, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40. Using insurance, we accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefit is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance, no problem. Glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at iRun Express.
Why am I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy thriller. This is a Nissan salesman ad. Right on cue. This Rogue has more standard safety technologies than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry in and save up to $72.62 on select models.
Good job. Time's running out.
Once upon a time, there was a little astronaut who was sitting in a rocket waiting to go to space. And while all the other astronauts laughed and joked, he stayed quiet because he had a secret. He was scared. He had another secret, too. He was only pretending to be scared to trick the alien king. Fine. There was no alien. There was a bossy wife, though. We'll get to her later.
Yeah, one. Yeah. Get up. Get up.
Is USAA made for? It's made for this guy. A veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they serve one tour or mid-career. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with. Save you money on auto, home, and renters insurance. Become a member today. Call us for a quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Nothing like roast beef and mashed potatoes with gravy in 60 seconds, am I right?
60 seconds? That's fastest.
This is gonna kick it.
Mine does not kick it.
Shelf to table in 60 seconds. Or mouth completes fastest.
Hi, folks. Joe Namath here, and if you're on Medicare, this is important. You're now entitled to eliminate copays and get dental care, dentures, eyeglasses, prescription coverage, in-home aids, unlimited transportation, and home-delivered meals, all at no additional cost. Plus, your zip code may have coverage with a give-back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month.
I called to get dental, transportation, meals, and the gift back benefit.
With this virus situation, I called to get everything I'm entitled to. I couldn't believe I was missing out on so many benefits.
With the uncertainty of the virus, you need to get everything you're entitled to. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare coverage helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800-230-2598. That's 1-800-230-2598 now.
It's a new norm for everyone, so we asked norms across America how their Camry is helping them adapt.
This new norm is tech savvy. Alexa, add lemons to my shopping list.
This new norm is learning French.
J'aime le beurre.
What? This new norm makes a playlist for date night.
The 2021 Toyota Camry for the new norm. whatever that is. Lease a new 2021 Toyota Camry LE for $209 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
NASCAR is back, Fox 46 style. Will Cundill and Josh Sims live from Daytona. This is where the story begins for the 2021 NASCAR season, and Fox 46 Sports will be there right down to the final lap.
Smack down. You gonna play?
Rare.
You better eat all that damn pizza, boy. You better eat all of it.
Shit, I can't eat all that.
You better eat it till you can't goddamn eat no more tonight.
Yeah.
You crazy fuck, you gonna eat some more of that pizza, goddamn it.
Alright. I guess I'm late. I'm in that right.
That's my husband, y'all. That's who I'm married for. You ain't got no money.
Why you can't do what it is? Damn boy. Look at that. Yeah, that's thing. Yeah, that's my dad. Hey, that's the one thing that they have to.
The Elimination Chamber has the most brutal matches in the history of the WWE. What I don't know is who's going to walk out of that chamber as WWE champion. So it doesn't make sense for me to make my decision as to who I'm going to challenge at WrestleMania. I'm going to wait for the dust to settle from Elimination Chamber.
Monday, Corey had to make Roman Reigns even madder. The Edge has doubled down on his refusal to answer the ultimatum issued by the Universal Champion Roman Reigns last week here on Friday Night SmackDown. Roman Reigns staring at that man. That is WWE official Adam Pearce, who's had a number of run-ins with Mr. Reigns over the past couple of weeks.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
But once again, last week, Corey, Kevin Owens, who will not die, who will not go away, attacked Roman Reigns yet again. That added to the humiliation of Roman Reigns. First, Edge shows Roman up, then KO, leaves Reigns laying in the center of the island of relevancy that will not sit well with the head of the table. The very arrogant, the confident champion confident, you can be arrogant, you can be downright cocky when you are as good as Roman Reigns has been for the better part of a year.
Just standing right there. Don't be scared. Hurry up. I'll wait on you. You wait on me. You don't get this through your thick head. You don't do anything around here. You don't have authority over me. You don't call any shots. Adam, you are here to wait on me. I'm the son. Everything orbits me. You're here because of me. Understand that. You wait on me. I don't wait on you, and I most certainly do not wait on Edge. Let's talk about Edge. I saw him last week in this ring. He don't want it. He got nervous. He looked me in the eye and he got scared. Wonder why? Why? Because he knows what I'll do to him. I will beat him down so bad that we're going to have to put him on a Legends contract. He's just going to be an ambassador for the WWE when I'm done. So let's not wait on him. He said he's going to wait till after the Elimination Chamber. That's just a ploy. That's just a game plan, hoping that somebody can actually take this off me, but it ain't going to happen. Edge ain't going to pick me because he's scared. And I'm not going to ever drop this title, not until I want to. Understand that this is going to stay on my shoulder for as long as I want to. Now let's talk about why you're here. You want to talk about Elimination Chamber? If that's what you're here for? I've had this contract for a week, Mr. Haven, but you insisted on doing it this way. This contract stipulates that you, Roman Reigns, will defend that Universal Championship inside the Elimination Chamber, much like Drew McIntyre.
Mr. Pierce, my name is Paul Heyman. I serve as special counsel to your reigning, defending, undisputed, uncontroverted WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. I understand, sir, you have an agreement that you would like us to take a look at regarding the Elimination Chamber. Roman Reigns inside the chamber, defending the championship. I get it. Just like Drew McIntyre ended up having to do on Raw, which, yeah, you've had it for a week. Roman Reigns' overall agreement with WWE stipulates that Roman Reigns will appear on certain mega events, including the Elimination Chamber. And I understand that the Elimination Chamber has to be built around the Universal Championship, but it doesn't say that Roman Reigns has to defend the title inside the Elimination Chamber. It just says Roman Reigns has to defend the title at the Elimination Chamber. So, put anybody you want inside the match. Knock yourself out.
Have a blast. Live out all your fetishes and your fantasies doing it. And whomever is the last person that survives the brutality of the Elimination Chamber, that man will get the opportunity of a lifetime, because on that very night, a week from this Sunday, the winner of the Elimination Chamber will receive a Universal Heavyweight Championship on the spot against the Tribal Chief, the defending champion, Roman Reigns. I can tell by that look on your face you're not happy with this, but here's the thing. The hell are you going to do about it? You're going to fire Roman Reigns this close to WrestleMania? How did WrestleMania do without Roman Reigns last year? To my knowledge, it was the lowest attended WrestleMania of all time. So, are you going to go through this again? Are we going to go through this same dance this year as we did last year? This is the island of relevancy. Your opinion is irrelevant. His opinion is the only one that matters. So, just put that way, talk to the live audience and tell them. At the Elimination Chamber next Sunday, you get an Elimination Chamber match like no one, with all these SmackDown superstars, the winner. It's an Universal Championship match against Roman Reigns. You're welcome, Chit. See, that's my move, and it seems I have some work to do. So there'll be some qualifying matches tonight, but you know what? While we're standing here, I can think of two superstars off the top of my head that deserve the opportunity to be in that Elimination Chamber, and frankly, I don't think they need to qualify. Do you ever shut up? Oh, yeah. You're familiar with both of these men. Parson Witch is taking Roman Reigns to eliminate. His name is Chit. What is it now? Real? I can't eat this shit. And while we're at it, this match began that. While we're at it, after what happened at the Royal Rumble, I can think of a second superstar who doesn't need to qualify. His name is Kevin Owens. You can't vote Kevin Owens. You don't put it up right now, boy. You don't blow it up. Now you beat the dog, she got to run around. Oh, hell. Well, look at all that. That's where. He's got to run around. Little bitch. You know that white man beat the hell out of Roman Reigns. You know that is, don't you? That's Shawn Michaels' brother. That is Shawn Michaels' brother. Big brother. You know, fuck you, Roman Reigns. You know damn well I'm telling you they see the fuck out of you. And all you do is talk shit. You never get a stone cold. Get the hell out of here, Roman Reigns. You bitch ass nigga. I don't like that motherfucker. But when it's still, even when we see it, motherfucker got look at the act like you know he said he ain't even cute like your motherfucker. I don't like motherfuckers. They look like a gay as fuck. I don't care what get the damn dog shut in. Oh, you know the architect, goddamn right. Damn right. He gotta go through him to get the bill. You know that, don't you? It's gonna be a showdown between Seth Rollins and motherfucker Roman Reigns. Epic, 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 epic.
It's gonna be good. Russell May gonna be off the chain this year, baby. It's gonna get a shoulder no cat later too. God damn, I'm gonna get this ticket. You wanna go? I just see John wanna ride me and my car with the show. I'm going. I gotta go by my gun, so anyway. Well, where's it at? I'm going. I can fly that free. It's time to start using my military benefits. That's it. Now we're talking about every goddamn wrestling show if I want to. Just fly in and fly back home. I used to do it all the time. I got that military. I love it. You my kids. That's all we used to do.
Do you hear that?
Oh, my kids like, Mom, that's a constant.
We're gonna open a
Yeah, you gotta do.
Who's next?
Maybe like touching it, go in the run. Save this book, I ain't here to run. I'm a big girl.
Welcome to 1000MHOURS, home of the fiery stars.
Your motherfucker ain't go to sleep. He watching motherfucker ass. Oh, no, yeah, you better go to sleep. You know. You know what time to go to sleep. You put on 9:30. You can see by 8:30. You're going to get this pretty short. You're going to be sleeping in 30 minutes. Watch it, y'all. He'll be sleeping 30 minutes.
The local college's database falls victim to hackers. Plus, back to school safety, the worries high schoolers have as they prepare to head back to the classroom next week. And Terrell will let you know if this weekend's going to be a washout tonight at 10.
It's time for the ultimate Sleep Number event. Sleep Number 360 Smart.
Snoring.
I've never heard
Yeah, that's in the goddamn man. You know that.
And now see 50% off the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed plus free premium delivery database. And
I'm going to Aaron and get me one.
four couples.
Yeah, I would get a sweet number 2 on running. I would get a sweet number bed 2 on. I take that match down and put in that bed right there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going, matter of fact, I'm going to Papa tomorrow. I gotta get 2 beds. And twin size, what's that twin size, right? Or full size? That bed in there. What was it? Full size, twin size, full size. The full size, right? Yeah.
On a dusty road, a black car.
You got a half good. You got pretty good now you run. Well, you ain't hungry. You want to come out right and run. When you gonna get out, boy, you fucking shit. When you get out,
So the Spectrum Access app gives the visually impaired audio description on their phone, so nobody misses a thing.
Come back.
They multiply what they have, so we multiply the cash. Multiply the cash is 100 times with new Multiply the Cash. Papa John's is known for its crispy, fresh crust and warm, fluffy pies. And now they're known for stuffing those pies with cheese. I love you, cheese. Get a new epic stuffed crust pizza with 1 topping for just $12.
we can make it come, boy. We can make it come. You know what? It's like a breeze grill at night. I'm recording because I'm smoking up. Straight breeze. That's the best way to smoke weed, boy. You don't fucking do it on me.
You just stopped to run the rings. You don't even care for repercussions or anything.
I've dealt with this. We have to fill up this elimination chamber match, and we have less than 2 hours.
I'm already stepping
You don't know who that so I might as well go
this match, and it's maybe a little outside of the box, but elimination chamber matches, every man for themselves. What if we did a tag team match? The one we have with Sami Zayn, King Corbin versus Dominic Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
And what if we made it a qualifying match where both members of the winning team qualify for a spot in the elimination chamber match?
I think that works.
I already took care of it. Everyone knows, and they're already on the way to the ring.
Great. Good thinking.
Thank goodness Sonya Deville's around. Adam Pearce with a lot on his mind tonight. And a big opportunity for the father and son duo of Ray and Mysterio.
No, we're good. When he first on WWF, when they had them on camera, he like a little short mix can do. He used so he was like 5'5". They might have done wrong. Them guys solid as fuck.
You got access now. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Come over there, come back.
Okay, now me.
Yeah, you put keep that ass. You got the fan
I
on.
thought the damn thing was on.
You got the fan on back there.
I thought it was a regular fan, not the air.
Damn accurate, I couldn't.
Oh, yeah, no. It's cold outside.
That's damn accurate.
You turn on the fan, not the damn air. Fan, no air. You know what I'm talking about, right?
They're in the heat.
No, it don't, it's hot in here.
Don't cut it off there. That's it.
What's that on the fan? Put it on the fan. All right. I gotta breathe, goddamn. I got asthma. I can't get stuck in my house. No, yeah. I'm gonna get a hot flash. Send me Zane. You turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay. What you on the goddamn nigga then?
No, ain't nothing on.
My Intercontinental Championship. Now, instead of putting me in the Elimination Chamber match like I deserve, they're making me earn my way into the match. And to do that, I have to beat Dominic and Rey Mysterio. And to do that, no, I have to do it teaming with this man, King Corbin.
In a minute, guys. 2 hours and 22 minutes.
We don't really see eye to eye.
Peace.